Imagine a lone wanderer slicing through the infinite black canvas of space, a silent sentinel from realms beyond our wildest dreams. It's not a ship from some Hollywood blockbuster, nor a harbinger of doom, but something far more profound, a frozen relic from another star's forgotten nursery, hurtling into our solar system like a message in a bottle tossed across cosmic oceans. This is 3I/ATLAS, the third confirmed interstellar visitor to grace our skies, discovered on July 1st, 2025 by the vigilant eyes of the ATLAS telescope perched high in the Chilean Andes. As of September 25th, 2025, it's no longer just a speck of light in our telescopes. It's a puzzle that's rewriting the rules of astronomy, stirring the hearts of scientists and stargazers alike. What if this icy traveler holds the key to understanding not just our universe, but the countless others out there, teeming with possibilities we can scarcely fathom? Picture the night of its discovery. The ATLAS system, designed to hunt for Earth-threatening asteroids, captures a faint flicker in the constellation Sagittarius. At first, it's dismissed as routine, a dim point of light, barely brighter than a whisper, but as pre-discovery images from June 14th flood in from archives worldwide, from Palomar's telescopes to Atlas stations in Hawaii and South Africa, the truth dawns. This isn't a local drifter. Its orbit screams interstellar, moving faster than any solar system native should, arriving from the direction of the Milky Way's bulge, potentially billions of years old, forged in the chaotic birth pangs of a distant planetary system. In a universe where randomness reigns, this precision feels almost deliberate, like a carefully aimed arrow piercing our cosmic backyard. But here's where the story hooks you deeper. 3I/ATLAS isn't behaving like the comets we know. Traditional comets, those dirty snowballs from our own cosmic backyard, light up predictably as they near the sun, shedding water ice and elegant tails that stream away like ethereal banners caught in the solar wind. Yet, from the moment Hubble's cameras locked on July 21st, 2025, when the comet was millions of miles from Earth, something felt off. The images revealed a teardrop-shaped cocoon of dust enveloping a nucleus, modest by comet standards, but active far sooner than expected, far from the sun's warmth. NASA's other telescopes had glimpsed it even earlier, from May to June, showing activity too distant for water to melt, hinting at volatile ices like carbon dioxide driving the show. This early awakening evokes a sense of ancient resilience, as if 3I/ATLAS has slumbered through eons, only to stir now with secrets etched in frost. As we zoom in on those Hubble frames, the emotional weight hits. A narrow jet of material, not fleeing the sun, but pushing toward it. A sunward plume, defying the sacred laws that have held true since ancient astronomers first marveled at comets centuries ago. Solar radiation should scatter dust and gas outward, crafting those iconic tales we've romanticized in poetry and art. But here, frame after frame is a persistent beam, holding shape over days, as if guided by an unseen force. Teams ran diagnostics, calibrations checked, pointing verified, everything pristine. Simulations crumbled, models that predicted tails for past comets failed when fed 3I/ATLAS's data. It's not chaos, it's choreography. What hidden engine powers this rebellion against physics? Is it a natural quirk of alien chemistry or a whisper of something crafted eons ago? Transitioning from visual shock to chemical revelation entered the James Webb Space Telescope on August 6, 2025. Its instruments pierced the veil, unveiling a composition wildly different from any solar system comet, carbon dioxide dominating, vastly outweighing water. This isn't anomaly, it's alien. Water vapor, carbon monoxide, traces of other compounds, all present, but CO2 overwhelms, concentrated precisely on the sunward face, fueling that impossible plume. The isotopic makeup mirrors Earth's, suggesting birth around a sun-like star, yet the thermal history screams difference. Perhaps a cooler disk, or a nursery where carbon dioxide froze before water. Team members double-checked their work. Their awe palpable in papers rushed to scientific archives by late August. Imagine the thrill in that data stream. Faint photons building a spectral fingerprint from another world, revealing formation histories locked in ice for billions of years. This chemistry isn't just data, it's a bridge to lost solar systems, evoking a profound loneliness. How many such worlds birthed life, only for their echoes to drift alone? Yet, as September unfolds, the plot thickens with orbital intrigue. Ground-based observatories log positional data feeding into NASA's systems. The initial path fits, an interstellar arc inbound from cosmic voids. But tiny deviations creep in, always sunward, implying forces beyond gravity. By mid-August, it's clear. A consistent push, aligning with the plume's direction. Standard outgassing from melting ice can't explain it. The energy required would be far too great. NASA's teams flag it for monitoring, a term that sends shivers, echoes of spacecraft engines, where charged particles beam precisely, defying scatter. Engineers poring over plume images see parallels. Narrow collimated exhaust, uniform motion, persistent over weeks. The timing, perfect for a maneuver near the sun on October 29th, 2025, leveraging solar gravity for maximum effect. If natural, it's a comet rewriting dynamics. If artificial, it ignites imaginations. Pause here, dear viewer, and let that sink in. We're not talking wild speculation. This is data from Hubble, Webb, and other cutting-edge telescopes confirming water ice and CO2 dominance as 3I/ATLAS arcs toward Mars on October 3rd. Millions of miles away, safe but tantalizing, spacecraft like Mars Express gear up for flyby views, their instruments hungry for tail samples. NASA's rovers, orbiting probes, even solar missions might catch glimpses, tracing this visitor's scar on our system. What stories will they tell? Of a natural oddity, perhaps the oldest comet spied, or a relic hinting at crafted origins? The emotional pull is undeniable. In studying 3I/ATLAS, we touch the infinite, confronting our smallness and the grandeur of what's possible. Now, let's slow the pace, breathe, and delve into the human side. The researchers burning midnight oil, their excitement crackling like static on a radio signal from deep space. Scientists like Bryce Bolin, who've studied all three interstellar guests, share a voice of humility and wonder. These are time capsules from other systems, fleeting gifts teaching us planet formation isn't one size fits all. Others, like Jacqueline McClary, note the CO2 richness offers a glimpse into conditions birthing worlds unlike ours. Cooler disks, perhaps, where life took different turns. Their words humanize the data. Late nights at observatories, where July images first hinted at the dust cloud. The quiet thrill as Hubble's July 21st frames confirmed the plume. Even bold thinkers temper their ideas. Simplest answer? A comet. But anomalies demand we ask. These aren't detached equations. They're passions ignited. Families pausing dinner for telescope time. Global teams syncing at odd hours. And oh, the visuals. Let's linger on them, for they stir the soul. Hubble's July 21st portrait, a fuzzy teardrop against streaked stars, dust cocoon glowing like a cosmic firefly, nucleus hidden in haze. Later images from August 27th, the tail emerging, now streaming away from the sun, a faint ribbon against Chile's volcanic backdrop. Then September's twist, a green glow during the September 7th lunar eclipse, captured in Namibia's dark skies by astrophotographers. Emerald hues from rare chemistry, or something unknown like the metallic traces detected in August. These aren't sterile pixels, they're art, evoking starry nights or ancient cave paintings of falling stars. Reminders that science and wonder entwine. As we build energy toward its solar rendezvous, consider the stakes. On September 24th to 25th, a solar storm from days earlier might graze 3I/ATLAS, potentially electrifying its dust cloud, amplifying its glow for real-time study. A new observatory in Chile might image it, revealing if it's the massive object some early models suggested. Post-solar peak in November, spacecraft at Jupiter could snag vibrant data, while Hubble plans to probe its gases. By December, as it nears Earth, safely distant, binoculars might catch its faint light in Virgo and Leo, a backyard show for enthusiasts. Each milestone pulses with potential. Will it break apart like past visitors, or glide serene, unveiling more? Yet, amid the thrill, a poignant undercurrent, interstellar objects like 3I/ATLAS are rare harbingers. Oumuamua vanished without fanfare. Borisov broke apart mid-study. Windows slammed shut fast. This one caught inbound, gifts months of scrutiny, but it evokes our isolation. What if its CO2 plume mirrors atmospheres on unseen worlds, hinting at life? Or if chemical matches to Earth suggest shared stellar nurseries, linking us to kin across the galaxy? Studies trace its path past dozens of stars over millions of years. Ghostly flybys shaping its scars. It's a mirror. We too are wanderers on a pale blue dot, adrift in the Milky Way's arms. To sustain this cosmic high, let's pivot to broader ripples. 3i/ATLAS spotlights new sky surveys poised to net more interlopers yearly. Imagine fleets of frozen envoys opening windows to distant planets. For citizen scientists, apps guide to its September 25th position in Libra. Low southwest post sunset for northerners, higher for southern skies. Submit observations to global databases. Your data joins the hunt. But let's address the elephant, the alien whispers. Clickbait screams spaceship. Some papers fuel it, noting engine-like motion, yet NASA insists it's a comet, with August images showing a growing tail. No hostility, no probes, just nature's eccentricity. Still, anomalies teach humility. As one scientist says, it challenges our Earth-centric view. Online, skeptics clash with dreamers. Posts on green glows spark debates, while others call fakes. It's community at its rawest, fueling discovery. As energy crests reflect, 3i/ATLAS isn't apocalypse or extraterrestrial, it's invitation. To gaze up, question, connect. What does it mean for you? A reminder of vastness urging care for our fragile world, or spark for kids' science dreams? Share below. What's your take on this wanderer? Drop theories, sketches, questions. Let's build wonder together. Hit like if it stirred you, comment your sky stories, subscribe for updates as Mars flyby nears. The stars await. Join the watch. Now, picture this celestial voyager not merely as a scientific curiosity, but as a storyteller weaving its saga across the galaxy's vast stage. Each speck of dust a chapter, each flicker of light a verse. As 3i/ATLAS carves its path through our solar system, it performs a ballet of defiance, its sunward plume a daring flourish, unlike anything we've seen before. Imagine standing beneath a desert sky, the kind where stars burn so fiercely they seem to hum, and spotting this faint smudge in Libra, a visitor that's crossed unfathomable distances, bearing scars from stellar encounters older than Earth itself. Its dust, illuminated by sunlight, tells of a birth in a turbulent disk, where gases froze in patterns alien to our own comets. The green glow reported in early September, shimmering like an aurora in the void, evokes a sense of otherworldly magic, as if the comet is whispering tales of worlds, where skies burn emerald and oceans freeze under alien suns. This isn't just a rock, it's a canvas painted with the brushstrokes of creation, inviting us to ponder our place in a universe that crafts such marvels. As it nears its closest solar approach, the anticipation builds. Will it flare brighter, revealing new hues, or fracture under the sun's gaze, scattering its secrets like confetti? This dance, observed by telescopes and backyard scopes alike, binds us to the cosmos, a reminder that every light in the sky carries a story waiting to be heard. Let's journey further into the heart of 3i/ATLAS's Odyssey, imagining its eons adrift in the interstellar deep. Born perhaps in the fiery embrace of a young star, it was cast out by gravitational whims, flung from its home like a seed on the wind. For billions of years, it wandered through the Milky Way's thick disk, brushing past stars whose light now reaches us as faint memories. Each encounter reshaped it, nebulae dusting its surface with metals, stellar flares baking its ices, leaving behind a carbon dioxide shell, tougher than our comet's fragile water frost. When it entered our system in May 2025, it woke from this cosmic slumber, its frozen heart stirred by the sun's distant warmth. The early activity, caught by NASA's telescopes, feels like a greeting, an ancient traveler announcing its arrival with a puff of gas, not water, but CO2, as if it hails from a realm where different rules forged life. This comet's path, so precise it skirts Mars, Venus, and Jupiter in sequence, feels less like chance and more like a map drawn by an unseen hand, guiding it to our doorstep. As it glows in Libra tonight, visible to those with keen eyes and simple lenses, it carries an invitation to dream? What other travelers roam the void? And what might they tell us of homes we'll never visit? Its fleeting visit, a mere blip in its endless journey, stirs a quiet ache, a longing to know the worlds it has seen and the ones it will yet encounter. As 3I/ATLAS approaches its solar climax, it becomes more than an object. It's a catalyst for connection, a spark igniting curiosity across generations and borders. Picture a child in a rural backyard, peering through a borrowed telescope, catching the comet's faint glow and dreaming of becoming an astronomer. Or an elder, recalling Halley's comet decades ago, sharing stories of starry nights with grandchildren, their eyes wide with wonder. This interstellar guest bridges time and space, linking us to ancient stargazers who charted comets on clay tablets, and to future explorers who'll chase such visitors with spacecraft. Its anomalies, those defiant jets, that alien chemistry, challenge us to question what we think we know, to embrace the unknown with open hearts. Online communities buzz with theories, from practical to poetic, as people share sketches, photos, and wild ideas about what this comet might be. It's a reminder that science thrives on collective wonder, on the courage to ask what if. As it nears Mars, then swings past the sun, every observation counts. Your backyard snapshot could refine its path, your question could spark a breakthrough, so grab a star chart, find Libra tonight, and join the global watch. Step into the quiet vastness of a starlit night, where 3I/ATLAS weaves its tale not just through telescopes, but in the shared breath of humanity gazing upward. This comet, a speck of ancient frost born in the cradle of a distant star, carries the weight of countless millennia, its surface etched with the stories of forgotten suns. As it sails through our solar system, its glow in Libra feels like a beacon, calling to dreamers, poets, and scientists alike. Imagine a young artist sketching its green shimmer, inspired by its otherworldly hue to create a mural that captures the mystery of the cosmos. Or a teacher in a small village classroom using 3I/ATLAS to ignite her students' curiosity, their questions tumbling out like the comet's dust. Where did it come from? What has it seen? Could it carry traces of alien life? Its defiance of cosmic norms, with that sunward jet painting the void, feels like a challenge to our imagination, urging us to rethink the boundaries of nature itself. Every new image, from the sharp clarity of Hubble to the grainy snapshots of amateur astronomers in Namibia, adds a thread to this tapestry, weaving a story that spans cultures and continents. As it approaches its closest solar approach, the possibility of a flare-up, a sudden burst of light, or a shattering into fragments hangs like a held breath, promising to reveal more of its essence. This comet isn't just a visitor, it's a mirror reflecting our own yearning to explore, to connect, to find meaning in the infinite. Whether you're peering through a lens or simply dreaming under the stars, 3I/ATLAS invites you to join its journey, to feel the pulse of a universe that is both vast and intimately ours. Now, let's turn our gaze to the unsung heroes of this cosmic tale, the telescopes and the people behind them standing as guardians of the night sky. From the volcanic peaks of Chile to the windswept heights of Hawaii, observatories like Atlas and others have kept watch, their lenses trained on the heavens like sentinels awaiting a message. When 3I/ATLAS first flickered into view, it was these tireless machines, guided by human hands, that caught its light and sounded the alarm. Picture the astronomers, bleary-eyed but electric with excitement, as they pored over data streaming from distant stations, each pixel a clue to the comet's origins. Their work is a labor of love, a quiet devotion to uncovering truths hidden in the dark. The global network of observers, amateurs with backyard scopes, professionals at mountaintop domes, forms a community bound by wonder, sharing images and insights across time zones. When the comet's strange behavior emerged, it wasn't just a scientific puzzle, it was a call to arms, rallying teams to refine orbits, chase spectra, and dream up explanations. As 3I/ATLAS nears Mars, spacecraft joined the watch, their instruments poised to snatch fleeting glimpses of its dust and gas. This collective effort, from the lone stargazer in a field to the engineer calibrating a satellite, embodies humanity's quest to understand the cosmos. The comet's path, glowing faintly in Libra tonight, is a testament to this shared vigil, a reminder that every discovery is a triumph of curiosity, persistence, and the human spirit reaching for the stars. Finally, let's stand at the edge of this moment where 3I/ATLAS's journey becomes a legacy for our world and beyond. This interstellar traveler, with its alien chemistry and defiant motion, is more than a fleeting spectacle. It's a seed planted in our collective imagination, destined to grow long after it fades from view. Imagine future generations, inspired by this comet, launching missions to chase its kin, spacecraft diving into the Oort cloud or beyond, seeking fragments of other stars. Its CO2-rich plume, so unlike our comets, whispers of distant planets where carbon shapes atmospheres, perhaps cradling life in forms we can't yet dream. For students today, 3I/ATLAS is a spark, igniting careers in science, art, or exploration. For communities, it's a shared marvel, drawing families to star parties, neighbors to rooftops, all eyes turned skyward. Its anomalies challenge us to rewrite textbooks, to question whether nature alone crafted its path, or if, just maybe, it carries echoes of something more. As it swings past the sun and toward Earth's view in December, it offers a final gift, a chance to see ourselves as part of a larger story, one written in starlight and dust. Tonight, in Libra's glow, it beckons. Grab a telescope, sketch its light, share your wonder below. What does this comet mean to you? A call to protect our fragile planet, a muse for stories untold, or a push to reach for the stars? Like if its mystery moved you, comment your thoughts, subscribe for the next chapter as we follow its trail. The cosmos is alive with stories. Let's tell this one together. Dive deeper now into the ethereal melody that 3I/ATLAS seems to sing as it glides through our solar system, a cosmic bard carrying tunes from a star we'll never know. Imagine its journey as a symphony, each note a burst of dust or gas, resonating across the void to reach us here on Earth, where we stand as eager listeners beneath a velvet sky. Its green glow, captured in September's lunar eclipse, is like a haunting chord struck on an instrument forged in a distant galaxy, its vibration stirring memories we didn't know we had, of ancestors who watched comets streak across ancient skies, weaving myths of gods and omens. This comet's sunward jet, defying the solar wind's push, feels like a rebellious stanza, a refusal to bow to the rules that govern our local comets. Picture a poet in a quiet town, inspired by 3I/ATLAS's emerald shimmer to pen verses about travelers who cross oceans of stars, their stories carried in frozen crystals that melt under our sun's gaze. As it nears Mars, the possibility of spacecraft catching its fleeting breath, dust, and gas that might hold clues to alien worlds adds a crescendo to this cosmic song, a moment where science and wonder harmonize. Communities worldwide, from city rooftops to rural fields, gather to hear this melody, their telescopes and cameras capturing notes that will echo in scientific journals and family albums alike. Whether it flares into a brilliant finale or fades quietly into the night, 3I/ATLAS's song invites us to listen closely, to let its music inspire dreams of exploration and unity, reminding us that we are all part of the same cosmic orchestra playing under the same vast sky. Consider now the light of 3I/ATLAS, not just as a scientific phenomenon, but as a luminous thread weaving through the fabric of human experience, connecting us across time and space. This comet's faint glow in Libra, visible tonight to those who seek it, is a beacon that draws together people from every corner of the globe. Scientists in observatories, children with star charts, elders sharing tales of comets past. Its alien nature, with chemistry so unlike our own, sparks a universal question. What else is out there waiting to be found? Imagine a family in a remote village setting up a telescope for the first time, their laughter mingling with the night air as they spot 3I/ATLAS's faint smear, a moment that binds them to strangers on distant continents doing the same. Its anomalies, those jets that defy expectation, that CO2 heart, challenge us to see the universe not as a collection of facts, but as a living story, one where every new discovery rewrites the narrative. As it approaches its solar peak, the possibility of a solar storm igniting its dust cloud into a radiant display feels like a gift, a chance for the world to pause and look up together. Online, people share photos and theories, from the practical to the fantastical, creating a digital tapestry of wonder that mirrors the comet's dusty trail. This light, fleeting as it is, reminds us of our shared humanity, our collective yearning to understand the cosmos, and our ability to find beauty in the unknown. Whether you're a scientist or a dreamer, 3I/ATLAS ATLAS's glow is a call to connect, to share, to imagine what lies beyond the stars we see tonight. As we stand on the cusp of 3I/ATLAS's closest dance with the sun, let's envision its future, not just in our skies, but in the endless expanse it will rejoin, carrying our questions with it. This comet, born in a distant star's embrace, is a time traveler. Its icy core, a capsule holding secrets from a universe younger than ours. As it swings past Mars, then Venus, and onward to Jupiter, it's as if it's bidding farewell to our solar system, a guest who lingered just long enough to change us. Imagine it centuries from now, drifting through another star system, its green glow catching the eye of an alien observer, perhaps sparking their own tales of wonder and discovery. Its journey reminds us that the universe is not static but alive, a vast sea where objects like 3I/ATLAS sail forever, shaped by encounters we can only imagine. For us, its visit is a fleeting chapter, but it's also a promise of more visitors to come, of new stories to tell, of a future where humanity might chase these wanderers to their origins. As it fades from our view in December, visible only through binoculars in Virgo and Leo, it leaves behind a legacy of inspiration, urging us to build better telescopes, to ask bolder questions, to teach our children to look up. Tonight, as you seek its light in Libra, let it remind you of the eternal voyage we all share, a journey of discovery, of connection, of finding our place in a cosmos that is both stranger and more beautiful than we ever dreamed. Share your sightings, your stories, your hopes below. Like if this comet stirred your soul, subscribe for the next chapter as we watch it sail away. The stars are waiting. Let's sail with them.